Hey y'all, it's Ren. I am back again to do some more Monster Prom. I missed out yesterday. I was feeling out of sorts. Figured out that I had gotten to take my medication. So if you feel weird, check your pill box. It's good advice to follow. Make sure you've taken what you needed for the day. Take your meds. All right, so we are going to play Monster Prom again. I'm excited. I don't know if y'all are excited. Well, I mean, none of y'all are out there right now, but maybe later. We're still going to do classic first term. We'll go ahead and do another short game. Well, you know what? My partner's out of the house today. I'm going to do a whole full game. We'll see how long that takes. Oh, don't do dead air. I'm still a little bit out of sorts, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and skip these because we've still got a few videos. I figure I'll go through and reread these every week or so, just in case we've got new people joining us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and skip this. I'm still going to be... I gotta be me, and I am a shadow monster who enjoys wearing yellow cardigans. All right, yada yada. We know we want to go to Monster Prom. We know the big six. And now we're going to take our quiz to figure out what kind of monster we really are. All right, let's start. Okay, so we've already had this one. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? Let's see. Now, this is, interestingly enough, this is actually one of the questions that appears twice and has 6 different answers possible. Most of these questions at the get-go are just singular questions with 3 answers. But this one actually has a whole nother set of answers that are all just a little bit different and point you towards a different one of the main 6. So let's see. We have dated Damien, we failed to date Vera, and we've dated Polly. So let's go ahead and try aiming at, let's go ahead and see if we can get Vera again. No. This should not be this hard. My brain is so fuzzy right now. Okay, let's just get some money, yo. A purebred horse. At least I can keep a semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no silver lining to bestiality? You can't be sane, safe, and consensual with a non-sentient being. But whatevs. So wealthy. All right, a new one. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on... Oh, Lord, my eyes are bad today, too. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess. And 2 of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit. 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions. And they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, but it's super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. The most influential Russian novelists of the, 19th century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the Brothers Karamazov. And Dostoevsky has to deliver it today. Nux Mimby. There's 3 men 4 men and a baby. 4 men and a baby. Oh, it's The Hangover. Y'all, it's The Hangover. It's The Hangover, but with Russian novelists. Well, I'm glad y'all could be there with me for that epiphany. Okay, so what movie are we going to do? Superhero movie. We get those a lot. Let's go with this one. So fun. Those brothers Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky. All right. Just a swear word. It's just a swear word. What criteria would you use to name your children? No names, too much work. I mean, we've been through these before. This is Vera. The non-heteronormative name is going to be Liam. I think that's who I'm going after today. These first initial questions don't really point me at him as far as stats go, but you can still fall in love with someone even if they don't start out as your ideal person. Y'all, I don't remember if I said 3 weeks or 6 weeks, and I'm suddenly just like, I don't know if I have it in me for 6 weeks. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I chose 6 weeks. May have been a mistake. We'll see. Oh, there's my grid. All right. Screen loading. I mean, it doesn't take that long, but when you're waiting on it, it seems like forever. Okay, so what did my stats end up as? I got the +2 monies, +2 fun from the quiz. Hustle, charm, and creativity. And I'm smart, so that's all good. I'm a little bit smart for Liam. He likes creativity too, so I'm going to hit the auditorium here. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You spot Liam and Polly talking about a party or something. Parties are cool, so you decide to join them. Look, if you don't want to listen to me, that's fine, but inviting everybody to the party on social network, TM, is going to make it seem unbelievably lame.
Lame.
But if I don't make a social network, invite, nobody will know where to go or what time to get there. We'll get like 6 guests. But they'll be cool guests. A good party is all about exclusivity. No way. A good party is about getting hammered with a bunch of people who won't remember what you did in the morning. Let's just agree to disagree on that. Or we could ask our friend here to resolve this for us. You, what do you think is the best way to invite people to our party? Okay, here's what you do. You hand letter 3 flyers with the party info, and then hide them in the bathrooms of the 3 coolest coffee houses in town. Whoever finds those invitations deserves to be at your party. Obviously, the answer is to take a topless selfie and then use Picture Chop to cover your nipples with the party info. Print that shit out, plaster it all over school, and I guarantee people will come in more ways than one. Yo, my friend saw a sticker on the back of somebody's truck that said, "Show my pitties, your titties." And it was like a picture of a pit bull and then some really badly drawn bare breasts. Like, what even? Don't put that on your car. Save that for Tinder or whatever. All right. Smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, fun money. Oh, never mind. We're in the first scene. I just have to charm Liam. So we'll see if this works. I feel like this might be creativity. As long as it's not charm. Excellent. So creative. What? I like where your head's at, but I think we can take this idea even further. What about only 1 flyer? And instead of a date, time, and location, it just says, "Be there." If they're really cool, they'll already know where to go.
So authentic.
Oh my god, I'm going to go pick out fonts right now. You're still not sure if your ideas are genius or stupid, but if they're stupid, they seem to be the kind of stupid Liam actually likes. You gain +2 charm. Nope. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. This will be interesting. Like, I wonder if I can go back and mark how many times I've flubbed talking today versus the other episodes, because I feel like I've done it a heck of a lot. And I'm just curious. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. Back to the Slayer. And it's the getting poked in my business one. We're just going to zip on through this one. Psst, turn against your friends. We know. Betraying your friends. Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses. Those are the 2 she has it out for the most, because it's a demon and a vampire. But I don't know why she's here, because it's Monster High. I guess they do actually talk about her maybe being a student versus maybe not being a student. We'll see. But which Slayer technique do we want? Yeah, let's go ahead and pump our charm, because why not? So we'll go with being the protagonist of any scene. And y'all know how this one goes.
Unbelievable!
It's so simple. I'll bury them in indifference and frozen treats respectively. Just being the protagonist is being the narcissist. But I get it. I mean, I'm doing a little show here where I just talk to the internet about myself and read aloud in funny voices that I think are cute. And then later on I rewatch it and laugh at myself. So, oh God, I did choose 6 weeks. Oh, I chose 6 weeks. All right. 1 week, one period at a time. So what this is going to do is it's going to make my last 3 weeks just way harder as far as stat-related scenes. But it also makes it more likely that I have the chance of running into a special plot, possibly two or 3 special plots, depending on how badly I screw things up in the beginning. All right, so let's, you know what, we're going to go for creativity again, because I know Liam really digs that. All right, we've seen this one before, not good or inspired, but later on I get to have a High School Musical or Glee moment with my friends, and, they all join in for a kick-ass musical number, and everybody agrees with me, as you do. Against the expected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation. They seem so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on. We're discussing this recent novel, Two Lights. It isn't a novel. It's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes with amazing abs. Well, actually, it's based on a novel, and it's anything but rad. It's cultural trash. But I decided to like it ironically. The thing is, there's this human girl with 2 guys who like her. But the guys are part of 2 enemy human races. Yeah, I know, Scott would say enemy. We'll stick with it. The wild, shirtless humans and the mysterious, deep look-giving humans. And it seems these types of humans can't stand each other. And the deep look-giving humans shine in the sunlight. Did you know that's actually a lesser-known trait of some humans? The thing is, the next movie will be released soon, and we're super hyped. Ironically. We can't wait, bro! We need to satiate our hunger for 2 lights! This is your opportunity to show these 2 that you're well-versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it! Let's cosplay, go shirtless! We should write a nuanced play based on it. Oh, well, I accidentally clicked, but that's the one I would go with anyway, because it's the one Liam would most likely like. And I'm sorry I didn't read out loud. Basically, yeah, I don't know. You might have y'all seen it. Oh, I see it. A nuanced pastiche involving the characters of Two Lights. Throwing a new light. I forgot I was doing a voice. Okay. Throwing a new light over their fears and desires. And over their abs. Yeah, sure. With an unexpected twist that will elevate the strengths of the original oeuvre. Something subtle yet powerful, something like the rival humans ditching the girl and fucking each other's brains out. Yeah, I like that. It's artistic. Because of reasons. Blush. Blush. Tooth.
Touchdown!
And if they're nude, that means more muscles and stuff. I like it! Yeah. Sure, it sounds like a lot of high-form art, nothing like thirsty fanfic. You're some sort of promoter of the arts. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Got them smarts. Not using them today.
All right.
Oh, it's only week 2. You could do this. It's the love of your life. It's important to invest time. All right. Our creativity's at 10, our smarts at 10. So let's start alternating. I'm gonna go to class today. Let my little buddies answer the questions that they know. He's so happy he knows the answer. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Oh yeah, we saw this one before. Forgot. Attending class is the primary activity at high school. Not just dating. Not just getting +2 smarts. Later, you're sleeping peacefully until a noise wakes you up. Am I sleeping in class? That seems to be the, That's what I take it as. The source of the noise seems to be Liam, whose face is the unliving embodiment of disgust itself.
Mainstream.
Oh boy, a test on vampire weaknesses. How original. Please list all known weaknesses of the vampire. You know, it's pretty problematic to teach everybody at school all the known ways to kill one specific minority. I don't mind that, though. As a brooding outcast, I'm already accustomed to the derision and harassment of my peers. What I do mind is how played out everybody's answers are going to be. Steaks, garlic, the sun. Ugh. Van Helsing called. He wants his cliches back. I've got a good answer, though. It's pretty obscure. You've probably never heard of it. Bet you can't even guess what it is. Ooh, a challenge. You give him your best guess. Global thermonuclear war? Harmonica music. Well, I have this natural inclination to associate anything with war or fighting or the word fuck with boldness. So I'm going to go with harmonica music. I think that's creativity. Yeah, it is. Woohoo! Creative. Me? Weak against mere harmonica music? How ridiculous. And yet, I must confess, I find it rather charming that you've mistaken my fine musical taste for a vampiric curse. In fact, most of my supposed vampiric weaknesses are simply a matter of taste. Crucifixes and holy water? I'm simply not a fan of organized religion. Garlic? Only if it's not organic and locally sourced. And it's not that a stake through the heart will necessarily kill me, it's just that most steaks aren't made with reclaimed lumber, which is a terribly wasteful thing. I must confess to one weakness, however. A weakness for you. Blush. Blush. Liam spends half the afternoon ironically listening to harmonica music with you to prove he's not allergic. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Is that a date? Did we go on a date? I think that counts as a date. It's time for lunchtime.
All right.
Who we got here? It's the wolf pack. There's a high likelihood that we are going to end up with a repeat scene. Let's see what we get. You puff yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible as you take your seat next to the wolf pack. Hey, you! You know what it means that you took a seat at the wolf pack's table? Well, it probably means that you don't care that much about defining which love interest you're pursuing. And or that table was already taken? It means you're not one of us. Yeah, we saw this one. One of us. Yeah, they like you at lunch because reasons. Live my best werewolf life. Oh yeah, this is one that's Sometimes, if I remember correctly, it's Ikebana or calculus. I'm going to ask them to teach me calculus this time. TEAME. Howling at the Moon. Ikebana. Oh, that's not the answers that I knew. Ikebana was one. I forgot what this one was. It's charm. Teaching them calculus is some kind of, oh, that's the favor for reminding them to breathe. Okay, we haven't done this one yet, so let's grab it. Howling at the Moon. We love howling at the moon, but flirting with the moon is even better. Let's go outside and flirt with the moon right now. You head outside where the moon is visible in broad daylight, because why the fuck not? Yeah, that happens. That happens, especially in the summertime, at least in the northern hemisphere. You kick things off, telling the moon that you're sorry to bother her, but you just wanted to say how much you appreciate the way she controls the tides so gracefully. Then the wolf pack steps up and continues in the charming yet respectful tone you set. Hey moon, is there a mirror in your pocket? Cause I could see myself in your pants. Oh, never mind then. Hey moon, are you an astronaut? Because your ass is out of this world and I can see myself in that too. Actually, so are you an astronaut with a mirror in your spacesuit? Suddenly, a piece of paper wafts down from the sky. It appears to be a letter and it reads, Dear Ren, thank you for respecting my boundaries and not using a crude opening line before we've even gotten to know each other. I'm very flattered and appreciative. Thank you again, the moon. Huh. I guess maybe it's a good idea to be respectful to women and treat them like people, even when sometimes they're the moon and not people. Yeah, being respectful to women is the best. Let's get some pussy by being considerate and respectful. Awoo! And with that, they're off. You hear laughter and look over to see Vera and Polly deep in conversation. A letter from the moon? Classic! I can't believe they fell for it. The only thing better than a good prank at someone else's expense is a prank that also teaches valuable lessons about being slightly less douchey. Ah well, that makes way more sense than the moon actually writing a letter. But you still gain 4 charm for not being disgusting. Yeah, I noticed in my, when I watch back my recordings to make sure they're okay, I keep saying +2 at this instance. It's very clearly +4. I don't know why I'm stuck on +2. Ding dong, ding dong. All right, 12, 12, 12. Those are pretty good. I'm gonna go snag a bold just in case. So let's go to the bathroom. I mean, you shouldn't hold it in anyway. All right, that day you skip class, hang out, because you respect no authority. Yeah, we've been here for a lot. We come to the bathroom a lot. I mean, it's understandable. After you finish doing your business, you hear a commotion in the next stall. It'd be polite to just ignore it and move on. Unfortunately, a cave troll taught you manners, so you kick the door open. Miranda and Liam are huddled around some bathroom graffiti and they seem confused. Maybe it's the password to a highly exclusive event. But what if people aren't smart enough to figure it out? And why make it secret? Well, I don't know about that, y'all. I'm still trying to find the right voice for her. I don't know if Oliver Twist is the one to go for. Well, it's obviously they don't want outsiders to get in. Father's beard, that's how it starts. What starts? The revolution. They're having a coup. I almost said soup. They're having a soup. No, it's probably like a party or something. Parties? That's exactly what revolutions are about. I'm too young to have a revolution. You're not sure why this random piece of bathroom scrawl is important, but this is a great opportunity to impress them both. You confidentially tell them. Isn't it obvious? It's an exclusive download code for the internet's hottest multimedia dating sim, Human Prom. It's Polly's number. All right. Exclusive, smarts, creative. Polly's number, that's fun. That's definitely fun. Oh, wow. So fun. But I didn't smash it. I mean, I didn't fail it. I probably didn't smash it either, but I wasn't expecting that to be fun. Liam and Miranda listen with breathless attention as you explain the gripping premise of human prom. Up to 4 friends select dynamic human avatars and compete to win the affections of one of 6 quirky humans. Do you know how to conquer a human's heart? Winky. Winky D. Miranda starts harp. Miranda starts harp legging. And Liam's eyes go wide with admiration. Wow. I'm just gonna leave that there. That's all. That was golden. 10 out of 10. You take a breath. It was a long story, and you told it all without breathing for some reason. Oh, that's why I stumbled, I'm sure. My word, you're right. It's a QR code. I didn't recognize it because no one ever uses those. So indie. It's like finding the game was a game itself. A game within a game. A podcast within a podcast. It's so innovative. I must play it immediately. I immediately forgot her voice, and it was kind of Oliver Twist. Wait! Make sure it's not a revolutionary VR game! There we go. Liam runs to the library with super vampire speed, while Miranda follows him to make sure he doesn't do anything subversive. Oh, he's totally subversive. Look at that sweater. Subversive as fuck. Also, more people should wear green pants. Little does Liam know, his game within a game is within a game. Also, you've got game. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts. Smarts.
All right.
All right. Okay, 10, 12, 12, 13. Oh, didn't make me very bold. I'm gonna go back to class. Go class. We'll go class. That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. But you actually use that last spell and you gain +2 smarts. Yo, I'm not internally consistent. Sometimes I say +2 smarts. Sometimes I just say 2 smarts. And it's really tied to the fact that when they say you gain negative smarts, it's not right. It's not right. Yeah, y'all know, yeah. Get it together. Get it together. All right. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentgram fissures. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not always about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I wasn't using my voice at all. I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos, Infinite Taupe. It's also probably why I only have 6 momentgram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Yes, of course you're part of my operation. I'm willing. I clicked too fast. I missed it. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes? Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Momentgram. Alright, y'all. I made it terrible. This is terrible. I'm probably going to fail this one. So this is the start of one of the 3-part series that could result in a special ending. But it's the part that relies on boldness and money. Like the 2 stats that I dumped this time. So, I'm gonna try boldness. I don't think it's gonna work. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, shit! It was fun. It was fun. It wasn't boldness. It was fun. Y'all, it wasn't boldness. It was fun. Miranda doesn't know what porn. What is porn? Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be very classy and suitable. I shall put you in charge of curation. Porn away, comrade. Ooh, new phrase. Porn away, comrade. Hey, I don't think yeah. All right, let's get some of the thoughts out my brain. What I just was gonna say was Miranda should perhaps be sensitive about using the word comrade since it is so often associated with communism, which is more of a take care of people kind of thing. But, you know, it never works out that way. Y'all, I'm literally almost gonna fall asleep. I don't know how I'm making it through 3 weeks. 3. All right, you turn Liam's account into Momentgram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Domestic terrorism. Show feet. Shockingly, this turns out fine. There you are. I wanted to share the great news. I'm Momentgram famous. Apparently my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website, hotliampics.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst, and I'm not at all happy or excited about it. Oh, shifty eyes and blushing. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting. You're not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna stat boost again because I need all my wits about me with Liam if I wanna really take this boy to Plam. What? Take this boy to what? Plam? Y'all, I'm playing Monster Plam. You like it? It's my favorite game, Monster Plam. Anyway. You were planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partially taken by the coven. I know it says partly, but I liked partially better there. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them.
We're here to save the day.
Oh, good, it's you. We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh, don't look so worried. We're prepared for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle, and if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time beating him. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out, magical enhancements to help us beat this big bad. Do you think we could try one on you? Pretty, please. Aw, says the audience. You know, a magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You could choose either of these 2 options. The spell that lets you see the future and also the past and the present. Emphasis is hard right now, y'all. And you can watch live TV anywhere. Nah, you want to go for something a bit different. Let's do the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters. Or 2 helicopters. Yeah, like I said, emphasis is not working right now. It's all over the place. I think I might just let Sleepy Lauren take over and see if y'all like her better. Sleepy who? Sleepy Wren. Sleepy Wren. Don't pay any attention to that. Who? Oh, geez, y'all. I'm about done. Falling. I'm asleep and dying. All right. Don't do it. I'm gonna, say 2 helicopters. This would be 2 helicopters. The choice is made when Guardium Doublecopter. You always wondered what it would be like to be 2 helicopters. You both rise through the ceiling of the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with glass. We should have thought this through! You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and fucking up people's drones. Yeah, don't. Personal drones are unnecessary. I don't know. Privacy. Eventually, you start to wonder, if you're two helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? Oh, the clone paradox. If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your consciousness reside? These philosophical questions are outside your comfort zone. You finally return to school and let the coven restore you to your former body. But your experience being two helicopters has left you with a mind more flexible than ever. You gain 4 creativity. Cool. Cool, bro.
All right.
All right, no more humming. What am I doing? I'm coming over here. Let's see. Smarts, creativity, charm, fun. Let's go ahead and up our bold, because I know we're on the Liam track, and I know money is one of them, but I think a lot of the other answers rely on multiple traits, and I've got most of those pretty good. I just have to balance boldness out. We'll see where it goes. We're skipping class and hanging out with no authority. Wait, no, that's not what it said at all. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. You see Liam staring at his cell phone, sighing deeply. Maybe one of his favorite bands signed to a mainstream record label, or the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on a magazine cover. You decide to check in with him.
Greetings, my friends.
You know StartKicker, that vile website where people crowdfund projects not good enough to get real investors? Wow, thanks, Liam. Do you not know why you exist? Well, today I found something of interest, a time machine. I mean, it's clearly another terrible overpromise that will be released at least a decade after the due date. But in the end, it will be way shittier than promised, like a toaster attached to a clock. A toaster attached to a clock? Genius! You discreetly write down the idea in your $1 million notebook. Let's see if you can beat those guys to market. But I was sighing deeply because I couldn't help but think. Supposing I were to acquire such a machine, I wonder, where in time would I go? 3.85 billion BC, so you can be into existing before it was cool. Everyone knows that the dopest time in monster history was 1925, specifically July 26th, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Okay. I feel like this one is fun, and I definitely have more smarts than that, so I'm going to go with that. Oh, it was creativity. I'm also good at creativity. That's cool. That's cool. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. The ultimate in coolness. I would be ahead of the curve. Because there would be no curve yet. Wearing suspenders and a bow tie? No one's done that yet because no one else exists. Breathing here? So cliche. Just a second. I'm going to go over and look at something because It says I have one viewer. Is that me? Am I the one viewer? Or is someone actually viewing me? Well, I'm not gonna get too wrapped up in it because then I won't actually keep streaming. So if there is someone watching me, thank you. And you don't have to say anything. If there's no one watching, thank you. Definitely don't say anything. Breathing here, so cliche. Breathing in 3.85 billion BC, a revolutionary, never done before. Best of all, no one will criticize. That's not the... Is that the narrator talking? Best of all, no one will criticize my vintage eyeglass collection. Because there won't be anyone. Liam immediately funnels all his money into the time machine project. For the sake of your budding romance, you hope the creators never ship. In the meantime, you gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Oh, we made it past the halfway point, y'all.
All right.
We did it. We did it. Let's get a little more fun by going outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might destroy the fabric of reality, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner. Psst! Co-conspirator, over here! Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. And what better way than by making him Prom King? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 100 years. And that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for Prom King. Prom King, there you go." Which is clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him Prom King. The first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from, so I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Pay 1 million people to vote for Liam for Prom Queen. I keep saying Prom Queen and then trying to change it halfway through it and being Prom Queen. I'm gonna be Prom Queen. This is definitely monies, which I do not have enough of, so I think this is creativity. Oh, it's charm. Yeah, take it. Charm. That's a great idea. You look just like him. You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, and a lot of purple paint, and a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium. "Ladies and gentle monsters," you say. "For too long, our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things make you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I, Liam de Lioncourt, will never be wrong because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes or my stupid man bun or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with the hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria." You walk off the stage to thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide. "Drats and curses! Rumor says I will be Okay, I lost the voice because I was doing Miranda doing him, and then Ren doing his voice, and now I don't remember. Drats and curses! Rumor says I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions. Yeah, it's thawing. Lush. This is terrible and I'm in no way enjoying it. Oh, you tsundere. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, so as to not appear ungracious. You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help measure his body. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. Measure his body. I'm sweaty. Oh, there he is. First time for this guy. All right. You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the International Prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs. The choice is yours. I don't like that. It hurts me to do that. I don't know if he'll show up again. Alright, fuck that. Let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? Okay. I'm not gonna boost monies, because I'm just way not enough money to finish this path with monies. So fuck that, let's make our own ritual. We have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Then we pretty much do whatever we want and then make it illegal for people not to do that thing once a year. Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. Shrimp heaven now. It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain 4 creativity. Y'all, I don't like shrimp. I'm not huge into Christmas as an overarching commercial entity, but I like it better than shrimp. Ding dong, bang bong.
All right.
I'm not going to stop doing it. If you don't watch the Game Grumps and you like sassy bad gaming, they do a lot of very funny things. Badly. But funnily. With great humor and enjoyment. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay. Should I need boldness? It's a little scary not having more boldness. But boldness might be a loss and I might need to pump my charm. Or fun. Let's go to the gym. It'd be more charming. Everything's lost, but you delivered an inspirational speech. Leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain 2 charm. 2 charm. You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet momentgram filters. You're really making some headway when...
My love.
Never fear, Bortin. I'm here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school. Sigh, I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui. Not even marrying an interdimensional prince. I just realized he's turning into lore librarian from Drawfee, and I'm 100% okay with that. No, not even that. What about marrying an interdimensional prince? Ironically. My God, it's so disruptive. It might be the most disruptive thing ever. What? Too many voices, and I'm getting sweaty. I'm so tired. I can do it. I'm doing it. No, it seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost, unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry. Marry a unicorn with a toilet on its head? The concept of marriage itself. So smart. You can't marry marriage. Maybe you can't, but it's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet.
So authentic.
Don't you see the brilliance of this scheme? No. Marriage is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all.
See you.
So long, posers. I'm off to deflower a precious social construct. Look at his smug ass smile. Look at that. This will surely put a stop to the prince's practice of proposing marriage to random high schoolers. As soon as Liam figures out how to actually marry an abstract concept. Finally, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smart. Week 5.
All right.
So one thing about the 3-part plots, FYI, is that you can run into the first 2 parts of the 3-parters anywhere in the initial 5 weeks or 2 weeks. but the third part of it is always going to be the last evening before prom. So I've got a little bit of time to bump some of my stats. And so remembering that, I'm going to go to the bathroom and get just a teeny tiny bit more bold. I don't stop there. I want the world to know how reckless I am for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! Flipping first and second. The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain 2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. There's a great commotion in the bathroom. As there usually is in the school's coolest hangout, you see Miranda, Liam, and Scott all crowded around the mirror. Oh, right there! Right there! You see that spot right there? Don't poke me, Scott, and no, I don't see it. That's the whole point. Vampire, remember? No reflection. Oh, how horrid it must be to not gaze upon your reflection for hours and hours each day. I have servants whose job it is to hold up mirrors for me, and then a second set of servants who hold up their arms so they don't get tired. Oh, good point, Liam. Maybe you need servants. I could be your servant for the day. I could hold your mirror real good. It doesn't matter who would be holding the mirror. I don't have a reflection. All I want to do is see the spot where I'm considering putting a double helix triple gauge real faux chimera scale cheek piercing. It needs to be at least 0.5 centimeter left and 3 centimeters down from where anyone else would pierce their cheek. You don't need a mirror for that. I can just pierce it for you right now. You trust me, right? Right? Anyway, there must be some way to inspect the potential spots, even sans reflection. Surgically remove Liam's face so he can see it for himself. We've used found materials to create a perfect replica of Liam. We're doing found materials for sure. Our creative's through the roof. Yeah, we're so creative. Well, I do love avant-garde art. And I just love arts and... What? And I just love... What? Who are you? When did you get here? And I just... Okay, whatever, I'm just going for it. And I just love arts and crafts in general. Daddy still has my peasant skull mosaic from 3rd grade on his fridge. Let's do it! Go Team Art! Scott rips a metal bar off the wall and begins to bend it into a vaguely humanoid form. Miranda inserts an absurd amount of gold into the tampon machine and uses her supply to get to work replicating Liam's outfit. Before too long, you all have recreated a remarkable likeness out of toilet paper, pads, paper towels, metal, and soap. It's a very good-looking figure, I must admit. So the piercing would be right about here, or here, or here, or no. No piercing. Best not to mess with perfection. But it is good to see my own form nonetheless, and you all, well, you made yourselves pretty useful. Oh, love you too, little buddy. Aw, friends. You gained 2 charm and 1 creativity, and could probably open a sculptural business with Miranda and Scott. Dun, 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 dun. Can I take a nap during lunch? Is that an option? Just take a nap? All right, pack our stats. Stats, pack, stats, pack, stats, pack. Pack stats. Stack pads. You've barely sat down when the whole wolf pack comes up running over, clearly panicking. Dog, you gotta help us. We're suffocating. It's like we're not getting enough air. We can hardly talk. You see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, they need to also breathe in.
No way!
Oh, no way! Oh, whoa, that works way better! I have no idea how we forgot about that. Yeah, you don't either. Thanks for saving our lives, dog. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now, what do you want? We'll do literally anything. All right, do I want more charm? Or do I want smartness? Let's try smartness. Teach me calculus. Well, we don't really know what calculus is, which means we're the perfect dogs to teach it to you. We never gotten a calculus question wrong. If it's anything like other math, all we gotta do is stick the textbook in a blender. Yep, they totally brought a blender with them. Add some protein powder and hemp milk, blend it up, pour it on your ear canal. That's right next to the brain, so we'll get there fast. This is the stupidest thing you've ever heard. Possibly the last thing, too, if this pureed book destroys your hearing. But within seconds, you feel numbers. Yeah, you feel numbers trickling through your synapses. It's actually worked? No wonder these idiots haven't been kicked out of school yet. They got a foolproof study method. You gain 4 smarts. Yeah, now I'm super duper smart.
All right.
All right. Let's get bolder. Let's get bolder. That day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1 STD. Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui. Hey, Ren, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent! I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a were-koala on this dating site, and all was going well for a time, but I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy. Being clingy is my 7th biggest turn-off. Right between sarcasm, illiteracy, and actually being a pickle and not a person. The postmodern protocol dictates for me just to ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal. Talking to people, am I right? So I settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis? This is your time to shine! Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments so that he might someday feel like sharing them with you. Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. Croissant kind of kicked me into a French accent there for a second. This one, little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached to were-koala emoji. This one, so creative. What? That's so nuanced. Let's send it right now. He texted me back. Let's see. Liam, even if it hurts my heart, I understand how you feel. Maybe you're right. Maybe we used to be like a croissant and now we're just a school bus. Maybe we should now do as shooting stars do and look for the trumpet to our crocodile. Farewell, my purple shooting star. Perfect. No more overtly attached to were-koala, and I can still have a clear conscience. Overly attached, not overtly attached. Similar, but not the same.
Not bad.
I must admit, your emoji poetry has touched my soul. You're an artist, and the smartphone is your gentle harp. Maybe one day you could show me your feelings through delicate emojis, too. I don't know what my cadence was for that sentence, but y'all, whatever. You were basically so nervous that you selected a bunch of emojis at random, but it worked. Sweet. Who knows? Maybe Liam is the trumpet to your crocodile. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. I'll be your huckleberry. I'll be your crocodile.
All right.
Last week. We're doing it. We're making it. Let's see. I mean, I'm just going to keep going to the bathroom. I'm going to spend this entire month in the bathroom. That day you skipped class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. Oh yeah, they noticed. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Hey, that's a Buffy reference from first season. Three hyenas eat the principal. Oh, spoilers. Sorry. Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained 2 boldness. I gained it before I even got to the toilets. La toilette. You look over your shoulder to realize Liam has been staring at you for probably the last 45 minutes. He's so silent. Hey. I was just wondering if you would like to perhaps sit next to me in a large darkened room while silently passing judgment on a popular film. And afterwards we could possibly adjourn to an eating establishment where I can watch and take artistic photos as you consume calories. Y'all, I lost the plot there completely. I lost the plot of his accent, of his cadence. I turned and stared out the window at my neighbor parking their truck. It was all gone. Everything was gone. Well, of course you would. You'd absolutely love to. Oh boy, are you two going on a date? What? They're great. What? No, what are you even doing here? Eavesdropping. Oh, Well, what do you mean it isn't a date? Aren't you asking Ren to dinner and a movie? He sounds like the Wolfpack. I'm sorry everyone. I'm sorry he sounds like the Wolfpack. I'm not asking out anyone, and it is not a date. Dating is cheesy, cliched artifact of heteronormative monoculture, not monoculture. Well, if it's not a date, what is it? Damn, coach, if you can't convince Liam this isn't a date, he may not go out with you at all. You think fast and tell them it's not a date, it's a date. Wink. It's performance art. Liam forgot to tell you that we'll be wearing duck costumes the whole time. Let's go for it. Performance art. So creative. Duck costumes. Duck costumes? Liam is also surprised. Well, that changes everything. It does? Sure it does. I thought you two were planning a romantic evening, when really you're just trying to show your school spirit. But the school mascot isn't a duck. Well, of course not. But you know what they say. It's not the mascot that matters. It's dressing up in a hot foam rubber costume. Your aphorisms truly are the best. Thank you. But I suppose dressing up as 2 giant ducks would subvert expectations to a delightful degree. Smugmouth. There he is, Smugmouth. It's settled. Later that night, you and Liam are kicked out of a movie theater for being giant ducks. Rude. Liam writes a scathing blog post about it. It's the best not date you've ever had. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts. Smarts. I like saying the word smarts. Smarts.
All right.
All right. 1 more. You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince.
My love.
Greetings, hero. I lost it. I lost his voice. I have a task for you, which no hands are fit but yours. The portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles. I'm so tired. There's only two things left. We got this. We got this. I can do this. Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now? Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you 1 free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept a title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. Most unscrupulous treasurer. Treasurer would be money. I'm not going to go money. I'm going to be extremely handsome. A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of happiness. Nope, handsomeness. Just to get you started. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness, but this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Your teeth also cause lens flares. Mushy mouth. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain 4 charm. All right. We gotta not screw this up.
All right.
Can we do it? Let's see. 3rd time. So it doesn't really matter where we go, except that we'll get a little bit of boost if we need it. So, let's see. I'm at 15 boldness. Yeah, let's just top it off by being in the bathroom the whole time. Not the whole time, but most of the time. I skip class because I know I don't respect any authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Piranha seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain 2 boldness, thank Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. With that out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
How majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate your deception? I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they are not marketable. This was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between 2 popular kids that they could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over, and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with like 12 other tiny clowns if the metaphor holds, which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye. No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones. It's all cartilage. You might check that affirmation later. Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be all for naught. But how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. You need a grand romantic gesture. Race to the airport to confess your feelings before Liam boards his plane. Pay 1 billion people out to spell I'm sorry, so it's visible from space. Yeah, well, we know it's not the money answer, so here we go. Yeah, so charming. Wait, how did you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him? If you are, that's fine. Isn't that what all romantic comedies have ever taught us to do? Anyway, you find Liam in the international terminal at Spooky Airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security by telling them you're there for a romantic gesture, because airport security might say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love. You're too late. I'm going to Belarus, where my calculations have revealed that nobody likes me and I can go back to being unpopular. You grasp Liam's cold, dead hands in yours, and with perfect sincerity tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see, you say, looking deep into his eyes? You don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular, because you'll always be unpopular in my heart, which is, coincidentally, about the same shape as Belarus. I don't know what to say, mainly because I don't even know what you're talking about. But if I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You said art to me. Oh, how could I ever leave you behind? I don't know if that's what it actually said because I clicked too fast. All right, if it makes you happy, I'll return to Spooky High School and don that heavy prom crown. But only because I know that no matter how popular I get, there will always be one person who thinks I'm only so-so. The people in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Liam accompanies you back to school, and you gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Also, you should visit a hospital, since your heart being the shape of Belarus can't mean anything good health-wise. I did it! I made it! I made it! I made it, and I did good enough. I did good enough. I'm gonna ask Liam to prom. Liam, will you go to prom with me?
All right.
Tell me, Liam. Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Ren, prom royalty. We did. It was all our plan. We fought for love and love won. Liam is popular again. Huzzah! Anyway, after all those years spent avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined. Maybe doing a 180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from them. So disruptive. At that moment, Miranda becomes distracted by some other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself. Such a lovable dork. It said so in the intro. Prom night arrives, and the 2 of you decide to embrace all the cliches, from slow dancing to actually having fun. After the coronation, Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he avoided all those years, which he could now embrace. Then he puts his hands over yours and says, "And you know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. And I don't even care how cheesy that sounded." Boy, that was cheesy. But you know what? You don't care either. I did it! I got the special ending. Liam's prom prom king. New secret ending. Da 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 da. So this would have been 18 and 18 if this was my first time around, but I had a few different repeats, especially at lunchtime. Mostly at lunchtime, maybe all at lunchtime, if I'm not mistaken. But now we've got 2 of the 34 endings. And let's see, I was voted most likely to devour their own children to survive, and Liam was voted tightest man bun. I don't know if this is true, but I'm never going to have children, so it's a moot point anyway. My only children are my cats, and I expect them to devour me when I die. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott and Miranda kept doing delicate, beautiful sculptures. One hot summer night, they ended up having the weirdest threesome ever. It was a life-changing experience for all of them, but they don't talk much about it. After some years, the Princess Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It's no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. I've had that one before. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you get it. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. What if I told you that the world was gonna end? Friends, over to my place. All right, 6 more images. Show me my images. I don't know you. Stupid sexy Damien. Oh, and here's sweet earnest Liam. He's Plum King. There he is, Plum King. Little tears, glasses are crying. Thumbs up, boo. Way to go, Miranda. We did it. All right, so now the cute Polaroid. Liam, where are you, Liam? There you are. Oh, we're looking. Ha! You turn me on. Is that a winky? Is that 2 dots or is that a winky smile? Impressive hoagie, though. Wall, entendre. Cronus eating his children. Get it? Hey, get it? It's a mythological reference and an art reference. I got a reference. The backyard. No. So here's Brian, the zombie guy. He's dressed like a kitty cat here. That does not keep up. Oh. There's little character sketches. I'm sorry. I'm almost done. There's a little cutie Damien. Instead of just so sexy Damien. Stupid sexy Damien. Well, I managed to make it through 6 weeks. I managed to make it through 6 weeks of school, which is not something I've done in a long time. So I'm proud of myself, but my throat really hurts. So we'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, y'all. But I didn't see any kibitz alerts or anything that seemed like a problem. So I think the little tweaks I made to this stream turned out well. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me if you ever join me. And if not, I guess not. All right. Well, anyway, bye for now.